camp is finally over for you. Your impression of how far this team has come from your first viewing of them to now? I know everyone talks about your offense isn't in yet, but defensively, how far have you guys come?
I think we got better. We are better consistently throughout all training camp. But, obviously we're going to continue to get better. We have to continue to get better. We're nowhere near being done, getting better. There's a lot of work to do, but I think we're going in the right direction.
Is this the least time you've ever spent on the offensive side of the ball conceptually with the group?
I think it's pretty standard. When you start a year, you got a couple new guys. Coaches usually get a little bit more nervous about defense, and I think it's pretty standard. We spend usually, in every team, you spend a lot of time on defense at first. It's just when the game started going by, then things kind of get regular a little bit more because right now that's pretty much 80% of what we're doing.
That term stretch four keeps popping up in conversations about the NBA today. You're more of a traditional big man. What's your impression of that trend, and how do you plan to compete with that?
We just got to be ready, prepared for whoever we got in front. I think most of the teams are doing it, but they're not doing it like Indiana. They're not doing it from the beginning. All the teams had at least one power forward, and they usually start a power forward. And then eventually, depends on how the game goes, they might go small or not. Tomorrow we're facing a little bit of a different situation with a small forward at the power forward position. We just got to be a little bit more prepared for it.
What's the challenge of preparing for a team like that starts small and plans on staying small for most of the game?
Well, you're going to be in situations that you're not used to, per se. You might be defending a pick and roll from the ball handling position versus the guy who's setting the screen. It's a completely different approach. It's a completely different mindset. And then on the other part is you're going to spend a lot more time on the perimeter versus in the paint. And, every time you turn your head, there might be a three-point shot. So you got to be very alert of what's happening on the periphery and, try to hurt them on the offensive end.